clouds. Dark clouds are gathering as markets shudder. Stocks are sinking. Currencies are stumbling. Fear and uncertainty is reigning. And the Middle East and in the Ukraine and Taiwan, the debt is endless. Yet one asset stands firm: gold. It is a biblical currency. In crisis after crisis, gold is there, in the background, always there. Its enduring value guards against loss, like a missile shield against incoming. While paper wealth burns, gold persists. Shield your savings against the looming threats of war, recession, contagion, and avoid the frenzy panic of the unprepared. Take control in the chaos. Your fortune favors decisive action. Get a hold of gold now before it's out of reach. Go right now to noblegoldinvestment.com or just simply go to the link below, www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call them at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad you did.
In the United States, the National Conference of Catholic Bishops rejects the idea of gender transition, causing many transgender Catholics to feel excluded. However, on Wednesday, the Vatican released a statement with a starkly different stance, indicating that, under specific circumstances, transgender Catholics can be baptized and serve as godparents. Francis DiBernardo, the executive director of the New Ways Ministry in Maryland, which advocates for greater LGBTQ acceptance in the church, described it as a significant move toward trans inclusion, considering it, quote, big and good news. The document, which was signed on October 21st by Pope Francis and Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez, head of the Vatican's Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith, was posted on the office's website on Wednesday, the Associated Press reported. It stated that a transgender person, if their baptism doesn't cause scandal or disorientation among other Catholics, quote, may receive baptism under the same conditions as other faithful. Additionally, the document mentioned that transgender adults, even if they had undergone gender transition surgery, could serve as godparents under certain conditions. This development appears to be a reversal of a 2015 Vatican decision to prevent a trans man in Spain from becoming a godparent, as noted by DiBernardo. Throughout his papacy, Pope Francis has shown a recurring interest in making the Catholic Church more welcoming to LGBTQ individuals, despite the firm retention of doctrines rejecting same-sex marriage and sexual activity. Hamas fighters, armed with rocket-propelled grenade launchers and assault rifles, clashed with Israeli soldiers supported by armored vehicles in the ruins of the besieged north of the territory, the remnants of what was once the main arterial route in northern Gaza was marked by broken palm trees, mangled road signs, and twisted lampposts, observed by an AFP journalist embedded with Israeli troops during a controlled visit. Israeli flags now flew over buildings at beach resorts in northern Gaza, and the destruction left little sign of human presence, with hundreds of thousands having fled a dire humanitarian situation, France 24 reported. This widespread devastation is the outcome of over a month of war triggered by Hamas attacks on Israel starting on October 7th. On that fateful day, gunmen from the Islamist group crossed the Gaza border into Israel, allegedly causing the death of 1,400 people and capturing around 240 hostages, constituting the worst attack in the country's history. The individual accused of assaulting former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer was reportedly entangled in conspiracy theories when he broke into her San Francisco home last year. This is according to his defense attorney during the trial's opening on Thursday. The attack on Paul Pelosi, then 82 years old, occurred in the early hours of October 28, 2022, causing ripples in the political sphere just days before the midterm elections. Defense attorney Jody Linkler stated on Thursday that she does not intend to dispute the fact that her client, David DePape, attacked Paul Pelosi, an incident that was captured on police body camera video, the Associated Press reported. Instead, she plans to argue that DePape genuinely believed, quote, with every ounce in his body, that he was taking action to combat corruption and the alleged abuse of children by politicians and actors. Quote, this is not a whodunit, but what the government fails to acknowledge is the why done it, and the why matters in this case, she said. DePape entered a plea of not guilty to charges of attempted kidnapping of a federal official and assault on the immediate family member of a federal official, with the alleged intent to retaliate against the official for the performance of their duties.